Hello, this is my video for our ASP Geobash to GeoWoodstock trip from 2012. This trip took us from Allegheny State Park through Pittsburgh, Columbus, and Cincinnati to Louisville for the GeoWoodstock in Sellersburg, Indiana, then back home via Indianapolis and Toledo.
Chris, where are we going?
Going to GeoWoodstock.
Going on a trip right now?
Yep.
We just left Haldeman County. This is the beginning of our trip.
Woo!
Where are we right now?
We are at the border of the American and Canadian countries.
And we're gonna
ready
cross.
to go.
We are going to cross, so I'll update you soon.
Bye, Canada. We'll see you in a week.
Okay? Ready.
We arrived in GeoWoodstock that night and camped out till morning. We started the day grabbing some breakfast wraps from the food truck and then started exploring the beautiful park.
Hey.
This is day number 1, I guess you could say. We're at Allegheny State Park for the mega event, and we just got our first cache of the day.
Hey. It's about 2:30 on Saturday, our first full day here. I'm really tired from geocaching. What to say? I think me and Chris are going to get groceries over there. Get some bread and peanut butter and stuff. I'm going to Erie tonight. Get to stay in a hotel. It will be nice comfortable bed. And yeah, see ya.
After the event, we headed for Erie, stopping only for the oldest cache in Pennsylvania. Then we started heading south towards Pittsburgh. So I'm out here near Pittsburgh, and I just found this cache, and now the challenge is to figure out which container it's in. I'll show you. So I have to figure out which one logs in, so I'm gonna start checking them right now. Nothing in that one.
Nobody wants to hang out with us because we have kids now, so. Oh, look at this Rachel. Oh my gosh.
Jen, what are your thoughts right now?
No, it wasn't at all. We're doing this for sure. They'll have better stuff about 2 quarters.
I was like, oh, really? You can get off. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at the one coming back. We should wave at them. Hey.
Years ago. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. You kicking me out. Yep.
We had a great time exploring Pittsburgh, touring downtown, doing a webcam at the University of Pittsburgh, and visiting some local parks. We even saw an old wooden road before... Disaster. We got a flat tire from Pittsburgh's metal-lined curbs. This put not only the rest of the day in jeopardy, but the whole trip. I eventually found a tire shop that could change it for us, but getting a tow truck was much harder as our spare was broken. We eventually got our tow truck, got our tire changed, and continued on our way. We celebrated with some Primati brothers before we watched a Pirates game where the Pirates led a comeback victory. I'll put a link in the bottom if you're interested in watching. After leaving Pittsburgh, we traveled to Columbus and explored downtown, taking in the sights. Columbus is a nice city right along the Scioto River. En route to Cincinnati, we traveled to Dayton and visited the Wright Brothers Memorial. In Cincinnati, we had a fun time walking along the Ohio River. We took in a Reds game from the nosebleeds, which offered great views of the river. The Reds ended up winning in a walk-off home run, which was cool. On our way to Louisville, we passed by Kentucky Speedway for a quick virtual cache, before heading to Churchill Downs for an event. There, we got front row seats to watch some races.
Race 5, scratch part of the entrance, plane one, captured by captain, 1A race, right range on the 5, head captured to Miguel Mason, race 3, 9 minutes.
Oh my god, this dude was so awesome, Joe. We then went to 4th Street Live, a covered area with lots of restaurants. There, we attended another big flash mob event. The next day, we went to a breakfast event before checking out the Ohio River and the Belle of Louisville, which was having an event, but we didn't have tickets for the boat ride. We used our time before the event to do a tour of the Louisville Slugger Museum. After the tour, we went back to the Belle of Louisville for the event, and someone gave us free tickets for the sold-out ride. Our lucky day. Jim, where are we now?
We're on a boat. And?
We're going fast. Well, not really fast. On the Belle of Louisville, we got some free tickets, thankfully.
There's cars over there.
Finally, GeoWoodstock. I actually don't have any video from GeoWoodstock, so I'll just tell you what I remember. We arrived very early and beat the traffic, which kept a lot of people from making their group picture. The day was hot. By noon, everyone was huddled under whatever trees provided shade. We saw a wedding, won a book, and toured the GeoWoodstock 10th Anniversary Museum. After the event, we headed north towards Indianapolis, stopping at a few interesting spots along the way.
We also were suffering from a condition called immersion trip after walking in water for days. As troops relieved those men and captured several of them.
Still going.
Another company was in the village ahead of them, and they were shooting. Barnum's troops continued to advance. Shooting and enemy troops killed Barnum's commander.
It's 9 o'clock. In Indianapolis, we cached along the canal in the city, which is a beautiful area. Then we headed to the Brickyard for the Indy 500. We watched Dario Franchitti win the 500, and a big crash happened right in front of us on the last lap. Sorry to be anticlimactic, but that's about it. After that, we went up through Toledo into Detroit and crossed the border back home. Thanks for watching. I'll be including links for the 2 baseball games we watched and the Indianapolis 500 down below. Have a great day.